Good evening, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with a Trumpet for My People, August 14th, 2021. And I have another update for you guys. And I do not want to go over all of this information that I brought forth in my previous video. So I'm just going to flip through these slides real quickly. I shared about this in my previous video earlier today. All of this information leading us by two signs of Jonah to the timing of the birthday of Barack Obama, the 666 man connected to Barack Obama as lightning from heaven. I saw Satan as Barack Obama, and then the revelation of Obama from his birthday party as lightning from heaven. All of this I shared about in my video I did earlier today, The Tail of the Dragon, Understanding the Rare Nova in Ophiuchus according to Biblical Prophecy. Okay, that was done earlier today. That is a 26-minute video, and you can get caught up if you have not seen that video. So what I want to do is I want to go from here, and I want to share some signs over the next few days, especially August 15th through August 17th for Rapture watch possibilities. Okay, so what we have then is we have this sign of Barack Obama at his birthday party on August 7th, revealing himself through this leaked photo as the man of sin, lightning from heaven, Barack Obama. Okay, now on the same night we have a rare nova appearing in the constellation of Ophiuchus, which is the serpent bearer, and it's actually in the tail of the serpent. Okay, the biblical prophecy tells us, okay, that the tail of the serpent drew third part of the stars of heaven. The tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven. So here we have this sign that appears exactly in the tail of the serpent, exactly in conjunction with the birthday party of Barack Obama. Okay, so we went over this information. It brings us to the understanding of the word harpazo. When you have the sign of the dragon and the sign in the tail of the dragon, you have the catching up, the harpazo. Okay, and we talked about the possibility of August 17th, seeing that the moon is underneath the dragon, underneath the tail of the dragon on August 17th. We had mentioned that this could possibly be the 10 days of tribulation between August 7th and August 17th, based on Revelation 2:10. Fear none of these things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. There's one other thing that I wanted to connect to August 17th before we move on, and I'm going to share with you signs about August 15th. But August 17th, as we talked about, Biden is delivering Obama's third term. We have an interesting detail that connects with August 17th, and that is the release of the book of Barack Obama on November 17th. Okay, we have the report coming out by the Wall Street Journal. Biden is delivering Obama's third term. Then we have a book that Obama released on November 17th, and a very interesting detail that exactly 9 months from November 17th. Okay, if this is some type of a birthing event or a birthing moment from the release of the Promised Land book, then we have a 9-month connection to August 17th. Okay? But we do have interesting details about tomorrow, August 15th. So before we get too overly excited about August 17th, we've got some major details about August 15th. And I think this is very important for us to continue in this day-to-day, moment-to-moment rapture watch, because these signs could be coming together to give us understanding. This is something that happened on August 15th, 1871. The Albert Pike letter to Mazzini. The Illuminati plan for 3 world wars, which was August 15th, 1871. The following is a letter that speculation claimed that Albert Pike wrote to Giuseppe Mazzini in 1871 regarding a conspiracy involving 3 world wars that were planned in an attempt to take over the world. The Pike letter to Giuseppe Mazzini was on display in the British Museum Library in London until 1977. This letter has been claimed by many internet sites to reside in the British Library in London, which denies the letter exists. Giuseppe Mazzini was an Italian revolutionary leader of the mid-1800s as well as the director of the Illuminati. Albert Pike, historical Masonic figure, was a 33rd degree Freemason, occultist, Grand Master, and creator of the southern jurisdiction of the Masonic Scottish Rite Order. Following are apparently extracts from the letter showing how 3 world wars have been planned for many generations. Okay? The first piece of information is about the Second World War. See how this played out and see if this happened according to plan. The Second World War must be fomented by taking advantage of the differences between the fascists and the political Zionists. This war must be brought about so that Nazism is destroyed and that the political Zionism be strong enough to institute a sovereign state of Israel in Palestine. During the Second World War, international communism must become strong enough in order to control Christendom. Okay? So, do we have the overthrow of Nazism and the rise of Israel after the Second World War? According to this report, this was planned way back in 1871. It just so happens that in 1871 it was planned on August 15th. Okay? That is tomorrow, the anniversary. Now here is information about the Third World War that Albert Pike planned based on his letter that was written on August 15th, 1871. The Third World War must be fomented by taking advantage of the differences caused by the agentur of the Illuminati between the political Zionists and the leaders of the Islamic world. The war must be conducted in such a way that Islam, the Muslim Arabic world, and the political Zionism, the state of Israel, mutually destroy each other. Okay? See how everything right now is playing out between Israel and Iran, the Islamic Republic of Iran, and how a war between these two powers in that region would bring the whole region into play and virtually bring about the destruction of the entire Middle East. This is, according to this report, the plan, and it has been the plan since 1871. And now we can see this playing out every day as this is the biggest threat in the world. Seems to be between Israel and Iran. So this Third World War must be conducted in such a way that Islam and political Zionism mutually destroy each other. Can you see this happening based on what is happening in the world today? Okay. So that was August 15th, 1871. Now we have this. August 15, 1971. Okay, the first thing we notice is that this is a 100-year anniversary. Okay, it's not only on any August 15th, it's actually 100 years exactly to the day from the Albert Pike letter. The 50th anniversary of the end of the gold standard in the U.S. on August 15, 1971. A date which has lived in infamy. August 15th, 1971. In their impossibly good book, Money, Markets, and Sovereignty, Ben Steele and Manuel Hines make the point that over the last 4,000 years, the only period in which humanity has not consistently based its currency in metal, specifically gold, is the last 40. Well, this was written back in 2011. Okay, this article is more than 9 years old. So this was the 40-year anniversary of this event that took place on August 15th, 1971. And so it goes on to say, that's right. Ever since President Richard M. Nixon announced 40 years ago today, on August 15th, 1971, which is now 50 years to the day, tomorrow, 50 years to the day, that the U.S. would no longer officially trade dollars for gold, we have been enjoying a new era of human history. A new era of human history. Okay? Remember August 15th, 1971, August 15th, 2021, it shall be undone. We have a Jubilee event, okay, that got rid of the gold standard, the end of the gold standard in the U.S. Okay. Could this be what they have been pointing to, the Great Reset? Connected to this event, connected to the 50-year anniversary, which biblically is the Jubilee. Okay. It's not connected on the Hebrew calendar, but it is connected to the idea of a 50-year Jubilee event. Okay. And the Great Reset that they are planning, which now connects us not only with Albert Pike and his 3 world wars that they planned from August 15th, 1871, but the gold standard was changed, ended, brought to an end on August 15th, 1971. So we have a 50-year anniversary coming up on the Jubilee tomorrow, August 15th. Okay, and I found this meme as I was searching this. Remember August 15th, 1971, August 15th, 2021, it all shall be undone, okay? Somehow, some way they're planning this. This is one way for them to get out a message. Is this true? We do not know if it's true, okay? We've got all kinds of warnings that come about, and we have to just pay attention and look at all of these possibilities, but this is a meme that was already on the internet. Okay? Are they planning something for August 15th? The Great Reset. Is this set up for tomorrow? Now, one more piece of information about August 15th. Okay? The Society of Jesus, or the Jesuits, is a religious order of the Catholic Church headquartered in Rome. It was founded by Ignatius of Loyola and 6 companions. Okay? The Jesuits, the Society of Jesus. If you want to read more about the Jesuits or about St. Ignatius, who is the founder of the Jesuits, you can study this and read more about this. But the whole thing goes back to the vows that were made. St. Ignatius of Loyola, while a student in Paris, the 38-year-old Ignatius drew together a small group of friends who gathered in extended prayer and meditation according to his spiritual exercises. His closest colleagues were Francis Xavier and Peter Faber, 23-year-old students and roommates. Over the next few years, they were joined by others who ultimately made vows of poverty and chastity on August 15th, 1534, in a chapel near Paris. Okay? August 15th. What are the chances of that? Okay? We have the letters by Albert Pike on August 15th. We have the end of the gold standard in the United States on August 15th. And we have the foundation of the Jesuits, starting with a vow that was made on August 15th, 1534. Okay? Now, on August 15th, the moon is under the feet of Virgo. Okay? The moon is under the feet of Virgo. What does the biblical text say? His tail drew a third part of the stars of heaven and did cast them to the earth. And the dragon stood before the woman, which was ready to be delivered for to devour her child as soon as it was born. Okay? So we have an announcement of a delivery. Biden is delivering Obama's third term. The whole scenario of the prophecy is about the woman giving birth. We have 9 months from Obama's promised land, takes us to August 17th. We have a sign in the heavens of August 17th with the moon under Ophiuchus. Well, at the same time, we have the moon under Virgo in the scales of Libra, connected to the Nova star that 7 or 8 days earlier, from the 7th and 8th of August, between the birthday party of Barack Obama and the news coming out of this star going nova. Okay, a 7-day warning to August 15th. Together with this, all the details about Albert Pike, about the Jubilee of the Gold Standard, and about the foundation of the Jesuits. Okay? We do not know the day or the hour, but all we can do is watch the signs and pray that we may be worthy to escape all that is going to be coming upon the world. Watching and praying always for the return of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I pray you guys are blessed. This is Steve Fletcher with the trumpet for my people, the sign of his coming revealed.